Hello and welcome back to City Skylines. So, we are continuing to build in the gaps in our city. We're getting transport links set up everywhere. We have a lot of people using public transport. We're up at 2.5 almost for our citizens using buses, which is fantastic. Exactly what we want to see. Right. I think we're good for a while. I think we're good. We still have a huge demand for commercial, but that's absolutely fine. I like having demand for at least one thing, because that way we can build it and people will want to move there, or that thing will appear. I'm just going to get rid of, actually, I can use paint bucket tool for that. Just going to put in a little bit of high density commercial right in the center there, which should get built instantly. Yeah, just a little bit of commercial. Fine. A little bit of mixed zoning there. These guys all looking for workers. That's fine. We can get more workers. This should be the way I see it, this should be driving demand for residential, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe we just don't. I don't know. Oh, it says we need like a police presence over here. I mean, okay, we'll stick in a little police station. I have no objections to that. Crime rate went down actually a little bit there. We're at 5% temporarily. We'll put in a little fire safety bit. Suppose it is in an area filled with trees, so it makes sense. These got anybody on them? No. Okay. People using this metro station? One passenger. Yeah, it probably just needs time. But people should start using that, I think. There's our one passenger. Faith White. She works at the metro station. Alright. Just seeing if she goes anywhere. She's a well-educated young adult working at a metro station. Oh, goodbye buildings. We obviously don't have enough people working here right now, but that's fine. Some of these, we just need more residential. Even though it doesn't say we need more residential, that's the issue. Or we need better ways for people to be able to make it over here. That's fine, we have multiple paths for people to make it over. It does not. That's fine. Yeah, no passengers are heading over here. We just need to continue increasing residential. Is anybody from here is this road actually getting used a lot? I'm kind of intrigued. I do like the prison just in the middle of nowhere. Just like on the road to nowhere, we just got a prison. Oh, okay. Is anyone actually in it? With all the vans in use? Oh yeah, because all of our prisoners are getting moved to the prison. Because we had them all in police stations effectively forever. Yeah. So that's going to be better. And apparently they can be rehabilitated here. So that's good. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm just seeing if we can see any major problems. Yeah, all of this has been built, like, almost instantly, which tells me there is demand for residential, even if it doesn't say there's demand for residential. Yeah, I like it. It's all starting to come together there in Hawthorne Heights. I think we could probably do another review of our public transport. I might leave that to the start of... yeah, I might leave that just a little bit, actually, just so that we can... yeah, have some time for it to actually all come through. Let our changes have an effect and then see what that changes, basically. Does that make sense? It's a blackout? Somebody doesn't have power? Oh yeah, there is a place that doesn't have power. Right here. This little police station doesn't have power. Oh, we'll just connect that in then. This seems like the easiest route. That's good. That's good. Anywhere else I can see where I want to put in some more, like, residential? Well, like, there are areas here where I could fit in another row of people. That's not necessarily needed. Fit in some here, I suppose. Yeah, they're just areas where, like, you could maybe fit in some. Maybe. But, like, is it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. You'd fit in one here. Just a bit of an area. Yeah, let's try fitting in some here. Oh no, this industry area. That's why we can't have any residential. That's fine. We're already pretty much filled up this area. Here? It's probably too steep. Yeah, that's our main issue there, is it's probably too steep. Okay, so let's try to look elsewhere. Like here, it's almost like prime real estate, isn't it, for more residential? Yeah, build more residential over here. And take a road off. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, were we going for highway on and off? Like two-way highway? With sound barriers? I think that's what we do to go on and off this road. Because it stops people parking on it. Then we switch up to our little two ways. Let's go for some bicycle lanes here. Connect that all in. Maybe we'll make these low density. Like this little bit. It's a little bit of a nicer district. There we go. Not that high density can't be nice, it's just that ours aren't. Yeah. This isn't like the high end low density like the other area either. This is just like a little bit of low density. Just over here in the back. Let's zone all of that. Yeah, there we go. Zone it. I'm actually going to unzone just the odd couple here. Let's put in some high density commercial. And then we're going to go and... well, I suppose we could connect this up with the commercial zone as well. Like in like that. That's fine. That's all kind of connected now. We could also connect it over here as well, I suppose. Destroy more commercial to do so. Oh, that's low density on that one. Let's just put in some high density commercial as well at the edges. Right, it's got electricity. Got water, although not for all of it. There's a tiny bit at the edge, which is going to cause problems. That's fine. Right. Bus route. It needs one bus route, so we're going to go from this bus terminal. Create a line that heads in here, right into the shops. Along this way. Along here. Then we'll complete the line. Yeah, okay. That new line is going to be... well, actually, for zoning purposes as well. That's not even zoned. Well, that's fine then. New bus line is going to be the... oh no, what's the area? It's kind of like Brook Hills-ish. So it's going to be the... actually, how about we call it the... yeah, let's call it Brook Hills. Why not? Or, actually... we're going to call this the... cozy residential. And then what we're going to do... I'm going to extend this one. That's the wrong one. Oh! Ah, get rid of that. Right, there we go. Expand this one along here. And now all of this is the cozy district. Look at that. That's good. Right, so now all of that's the cozy district. These are now cozy lines. Yeah, redistricting. We're changing districts just so that I can change what different areas are called. And then actually, you know what we should do? Put in a little road that goes from here, from the roundabout, just connects out. That seems good. It's going to give the people who work here another way in. Gonna have to fix the roundabout, I understand. Because every single time you change something on the roundabout, everything breaks. This time it didn't actually, that's okay. Right, so now, what do I want to do? The zoning's fine still. There was one other... Yeah, I need to set the bus route up here. I think we don't need them, we don't need to put in all these services, because we should be alright. Let's put in a little bus line that goes from about this bit here like along back here and then just complete, and we will call this new line the cozy forestry workers line. There we go. We'll set it to nice blue, and we'll see how that works. Right. Hopefully we get people moving in soon. Our commercial is going to build instantly because we have demand for commercial. There are some trucks that I think about using this route. Interesting. Not sure about that, but that's fine. Hopefully we'll get some low density moving in here at some point. I may lower taxes, actually. I'm going to lower low density taxes, I think. Although, how much do we make from low density? We make a little bit, but we make a lot more from high density, actually, right now. Let's lower low density taxes by 1%. I'm going to lower the amount we make, but it might increase the amount of people wanting to move into low density. I'm also going to increase commercial, I think. Well, maybe not. No, we're fine. I think we're fine. I could increase office or something like that. Offices don't make us that much, actually. But none of the industry makes us a lot. How much do these make us? We get no profit from any of our public transport, but that's fine. The point of the public transport isn't to make us profit. The point of the public transport is to get people to not use cars. Yeah, a lot of our expenses come from it, actually, apparently. How much do we get back from our money spent from tourists? Not a lot. Not a lot. We get a very, very small amount of income. Nearly all of our income is residential, actually. Alright, interesting. We're getting a few people moving in here. Oh, these are shops. Never mind. These are all shops. The shops are getting more people in. Well, hopefully just having a better route in from this bit will allow more workers to work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Everything's looking alright. Let's see if there's anything else we need to worry about. Over here, there's a little bit of traffic, but actually not that much. It's still all going on the trains. It's okay. This is still flowing really nicely, actually. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like when I see a bit of traffic and I'm like, that's actually moving at a very reasonable rate. Yeah. And then it calms down. See, it's moving at such a reasonable rate that it only we only get a traffic jam every time a ship comes in. See, like this one comes in. We then get a lot of traffic, and then we get nothing afterwards. That's fantastic. It's working how it should. I like how all the traffic in this area is buses, because there's no actual work being done right now because there's no workers. I mean, I'm trying to encourage workers. You know what I might do? I'm gonna lower this down another 2%. We're now at 9% tax rate for low residential. Come on. Nobody wants to move in on that? There we go. I knew we were going to get a few moving in with that. That's kind of, those are the kind of price, like, we're going so far down in rate that, like, it'll be foolish for them not to move in. Right. Actually, we're still losing people out of our city at a pretty large rate. We're almost going to go below our colossal city, or whatever we're on right now. Okay. Why are people moving out? I don't know. I don't know why people are moving out. Make an awful lot of sense, actually. Maybe there's just not enough commercial, so they're leaving. Maybe we need more commercial. Maybe it's actually time to build it. Yeah. Let's think about where we can. I think that we could probably fit some commercial. I mean, we could fit some in here. We already have a look. Where have we got commercial? You know what I might do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to unzone all of this industry. Or dezone all of this industry. And we're going to make this commercial like area at the end. That's fine. Get rid of some of those. Get some of those. Right. Gonna go for some high. Well, let's go for some low density commercial. There we are. Go for some of that in over here. Makes it look a bit nicer. That one go in. Goes in, goes in. Right. So that should get some instant buildings, hopefully. We got demand for commercial, so I'm putting in commercial with no restrictions. Yeah, we got some commercial building now. That's good. That's going to keep people in our city, I think. I think that was an issue. Yeah, you can see that twisting around now. It's now changing how many people are in our city. I think. Maybe? I don't know. It might just be because these are building. Still says we're losing people, but it must be because we're gaining people as well. An alright rate. Yeah, okay. We need more commercial. So, apparently. Why is it not building? I mean, it is kinda. It's just building slowly. I'm intrigued. We're still just losing people out of our city. I'm gonna increase tax rate up again. We're back to 11. That's fine. I want the money more than anything else now. We have so much money that actually losing people is not that big a deal for us right now. Raise taxes, more people move in, apparently. It was showing there, or less people leave. Okay. Apparently giving them the money to have options caused us problems. We should be getting more commercial in here, shouldn't we? There we go, we got some of that. Disconnected power grid? Oh, it's this bit's disconnected. Because of how it's built. Well, we'll connect that in for just now. It's alright. Oh, 8, 5. Ah, it's because we had so much demand for commercial that people were leaving. That was our issue, I think. Although it's dropping again. Just a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. We just need to keep building, I guess. Keep expanding. Every time we build one of these, people move in. So, I mean, we could just keep building like more and more little high density areas, and then people will move in. Fine. This is still, that's actually working even better than it was before. It must be because we got so many people using cargo trains now that this is no longer an issue, that little traffic bit. Nice. Nice. So many people need workers. They're all all you need is uneducated workers. And I'm trying to do it. Like, they don't even have an elementary school education. Although, It might be because our elementary school capacity is too high. Too many people are overeducated for these jobs. Possible. Let's just get in more commercial, not commercial, more residential, and then see what we can do. Again, it's searching for the areas. This area we could have a little bit of high density. Just a little high density area. I actually don't want anyone moving in on that one. Paint bucket. There we go. Don't know why that auto-zoned, but that's fine. We'll un-auto-zone that. I don't want anybody actually having anything on the road. There we go. A little bit more high density around the back. Oh, okay, so we must have stolen some of those zones. It's alright. Might get people moving in here eventually. Actually, you know what? While that's dezoned, just connect it in. Just connect everything in. Connect that back. That's fine. Set it all to high density. A little bit of dezoning. It's going to definitely destroy some buildings here, but that's okay. Absolutely alright. We need residential because we need people who are uneducated to move into our city. There we are. More of that. Don't necessarily know if we're going to get anybody moving in right now, but fine. They'll move in eventually, and that's what matters. Oh, that's just awful. Just rezone some of that. Okay. It's all alright. We are still losing people out of our city, but I mean, there's not really much I can do about that, apart from just try and convince more people to move in. Maybe what I actually want to do is lower high residential taxes down a little bit. Then hopefully people will move into the high... Yeah, so some of these are still being built. They were still being built at the 10% tax rate, so we'll put that in there. Yeah. That's fine. Absolutely fine. More of this fitting in around the back. Yeah. I don't really know what our... how we fix this issue. That's fine. It might just be that we have a lot of people dying. Because that happens a lot in your cities, which is once you get to a certain size, you tend to build in bulks. So you like build a big bit of residential, but I believe every single whatever they're called, citizen, basically has like the same lifespan. So they'll just all die at the exact same time. Or maybe they fixed that a little bit, but you used to have death waves that would just roll through your city of everybody dying. So it could be we're just hitting a death wave and that soon it'll just repopulate. I don't know. It's possible. There's a lot of people saying, what's that weird smell coming from next door and things like that. So, yeah, oh, we don't need that. That's fine. But it could be like there's a lot of people just dying. So, yeah, that's what that's popping up as. Oh yeah, I forgot that. That's too good. Yeah. Anything else that we need to do? Don't know. City's kinda... It's just working, doing what it should. I think I'm going to end the episode here then. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.